secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drink.
Yo, what's up YouTube? This is your man Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Now, before we get into this video, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and drop that like. If you haven't subbed to the channel, man, what are you waiting on? Alright? Also, I do have paid membership opportunities. So if you're interested in becoming an official nephew or niece to my channel, all you have to do is just hit the join button on my profile page, or you can just hit the link in the description and get to see the different tiers that I'm offering on my channel. Right? Now, let's hop right into this video. As you know, with this meta build series, again, this is part 2 of the meta build series, and what I'm doing is now I am telling you what is now the most meta builds in the game compared to when I first dropped the meta builds when the game came out for only about a month. So of course, as you know, the meta has changed and shifted a lot, and the glass cleaning lockdown has shifted. All right, so let's get right into it and let's talk about what people are using now as their glass cleaning lockdown. Right, so let's hop into it. Right, so first and foremost, you want to go with the defense and playmaking pie chart. Right, I know beforehand a lot of glass cleaning lockdowns, they were either this pie chart right here, right, with the shooting and defense, or they were the pie chart here with the defense and slashing. Okay, so as you can see, it has adjusted, it has shifted to now we're going with playmaking and defense. Right, now as far as the pie chart here, you can go with different type, but for me, I wanted to go with the balance based upon what I'm going to be doing and what I'm going to be utilizing it for. So I went with the balanced pie chart because you're still going to be able to get the 95 strength, right? So it just makes sense to try to get speed and your vert and acceleration a little higher. So that's what I went with. Okay. So here with your driving, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get your driving to a 63. All right. And then you want to go 46 here. All right. Then you want to max out your mid-range, your three-point, your free throw, and your fade. That'll give you 10 shooting. Then you want to go 74 on your pass accuracy, max out your ball handling, your post moves. That's going to get you 16. Then you want to max out your interior defense, your lateral quickness, your steals, your blocks, your offensive rebounds, and your defensive rebounding, right? So as you can tell, you're going to have 24, 16, 10, and 1, right? Obviously, you want to have as many playmaking and defensive badges as you possibly can, but also being able to utilize enough to where you can get your driving dunk to at least a 70, so you can catch those lobs, and your standing dunk to a 46 at this part, so you can be able to get your be able to do standing dunks with ease and not having issues with that. All right. Now you're going to ask, why are we going with playmaking now and skipping going with your shooting or your finishing? Well, because the thing is that, and again, it goes just same premise for your lockdowns. You want to two things. You want to make sure that with this build, you're able to really help out your teammates because you're able to get floor general on the Hall of Fame, so that's really cool. You're also able to get Dimer Hall of Fame, so now when you pass the ball out, you're able to give your teammates a Dimer, a Hall of Fame Dimer to shoot off of. That's really critical, and that's really and it originated from a lot of people playing ruffles. So a lot of people were playing ruffles. They started transitioning over making builds like this. So they're able to throw the outlet pass out to their shooter that was standing there at the three-point line, and they're receiving a Hall of Fame dimer from that outlet pass. So obviously they have a higher chance of hitting that shot. So it just makes sense to do that. But then of course now I'm sitting here thinking like, well shoot, that will also work if you're running 2s. That will also work if you're running 3s. It would definitely work if you're playing in the rec or the 5v5 Pro-Am. So yes, this is a beautiful build because not only can you shoot, but you're also able to pass, do outlet passes, give your team dimer, also have floor general to give everybody on your team 4+ attributes to all their offensive ability. Of course, the same thing goes with defense. Now, defensively, you're still the same. Obviously, you're gonna have a ton of badges. Let's talk about the attributes real quick. So let's go ahead and adjust his height. What you want to do is you can stay built or burly, doesn't matter. You want to drop yourself to 6'10". 6'10" will give you a 70 driving dunk. That's what you want. And you also will have the 44 standing dunk. That's what you want. But Let's also go ahead and get the weight. Let's max out the weight all the way to 280. That'll give you an 87 interior defense, which of course will go to a 91. Then you want to max out your wingspan. So now what you're looking at is a 90 defensive rebound, 90 block, and 87 interior defense. But what that, interior defense. So that will get to a 91. You also have a 94 block, an 88 offensive rebound, and a 94 a 94 defensive rebound. And then as far as like your pass accuracy, that'll be an 82. That's gonna be great when you're just doing it, like I said, the break starters, getting the dimer. You actually have a 71 mid-range and a 63 three-point shot. So you're actually able to shoot in the mid-range really well and shoot from three-point line really well. And the big thing is the 70 driving dunk will allow you to do the pick and roll and catch lobs with ease with no issues, but also you'll be able to still do the standing dunks under the basket if you're getting the ball. So like I said, it's a different type of play style with this build. Your objective is not necessarily sitting there trying to do pick and rolls and getting dunks the whole time. Your objective is to really get the rebounds and pass it and be a good outlet passer on to your opposing teammates. Also, like I said, getting the pick, and if you do a pick and roll, you go to the basket, you can't get it. When you pass it back out to one of your guards, they're receiving the dimer. It's a good concept. This is really good for events, especially for ruffles, okay? So now let's go ahead and see what badge you want to get. You can go with either or, but obviously you want to go with glass cleaner here because you want to make sure you're getting the rebounds, all right? So now what you have here is a glass cleaning lockdown, just like I said, but it's just a completely different version of the glass cleaning lockdown, all right? Now, let's go ahead and get him the 99 real quick, and then let's go ahead and test, get some of these badges and so we can talk about. So let's do this. All right, here, just go ahead with contact finisher. It's perfectly fine. Then with your shooting badges, what you want to do is you want to go with your quick draw on gold. You want to get your range extender on silver. You want to get your catch and shoot on silver, and then you want to get your hot zone hunter in Hall of Fame. On gold. So what that basically means is that you're gonna have your hot zones all within the park or wherever you're at. So it doesn't take long to get those. Then you'll be able to have range extender and catch and shoot. But again, you'll be shooting. The best thing to do is you pick and rolls and just make sure you're in the mid-range area. That's where you're really going to excel at. But again, it's really your build. If you want to try to go higher with your range extender, you can. Me personally, like I said, when I go with my centers, I don't even have quick draw on because I just feel like they're not going to guard me anyway. Or usually I'm just going to shoot it only when I'm open. I'm always going to be the last resort. So I don't really necessarily look at it like I need to have this. I need to be able to shoot quickly, because if you wanted to, you could easily set it up like this. With your range extender all the way at gold, your hot zone hunter all the way extended out, and then you can go ahead and get corner specialist on silver, and that would be a really good stack. You know what I mean? Or if you wanted to go pick and popper on silver, that can be a really good stack. Or like this, or go like that. So there's options, and you do not have, like I said, you do not have to have catch and shoot on, quick draw on your center build. Why would, to me, it don't really matter. If you watch me playing, you know what I do with my live thread all the time. I don't even have it. I do have it sometimes just to play around with it, but for the most part, I don't. Now, you want to go here. You want to have your Hall of Fame dimer, of course. You want to have your Hall of Fame floor general. You want to have your needle threader on Hall of Fame, and then you also want to have your break starter on Hall of Fame. So this right here, like I said, it's an extremely OP outlet passer. So you're literally getting the ball and being able to pass it out with no issues at all. Extremely, extremely, extremely great outlet passer, and just a great passer all in all in the court. The floor general and the dimer is what really sets this apart, because you're going to be able to really help your teammates out a lot with this build. So of course, like I said, it's your build. You can make it any way you want to. If you want to do something offensively, you can go with the post spin. You got quick first step opportunity, so it's really you. But for me, this is what I would use it for. I would love running this build in the rec, because I just get the rebounds, pass it out. You can get a lot of rep by just getting dimers and rebounds and blocks and playing defense. Great role player. Here, same thing. You want to get your brick wall in Hall of Fame. You want to get your rebound chasing Hall of Fame. You want to get your defensive leader in Hall of Fame, obviously, because you want to be able to help him out. You want to get chased out on bronze just for animation. Your box out for animation. You want to get your you want to get your intimidator, obviously, on Hall of Fame. You want to get rim protector on silver just for the animation. It does pretty good with that. You want to get your interceptor on silver also. I know people go with bronze, but I just like it on silver. For some reason, I feel like it does really, really good on that. And then next, I'll go pogo stick on silver also. Pogo stick, if you don't know, look at 2K Labs. Silver is where you want to be at. 2K Labs did update and also said that Intimidator Hall of Fame was good. They showed the numbers, and it really is. So All in all, I feel like this is a great defensive build lineup. You definitely want to have defensive leader that gives everybody +4. Again, this is really good at helping your teammate. This is a really good role player type build. Like, you're really going to help out your teammates, and you're going to do all the dirty work, right? You're not looking to score. You're looking to set screens, play good defense, pass the ball out on fast breaks. Same thing on the threes. Go out and play defense, box out, get the rebound, and R1, L1 out to, your guards, all right, on fast break opportunities. So, cool thing is you are able still to catch lobs, like I said. So, I mean, you have to really try this build out to really firmly believe, like, and see what I'm talking about. But it's a really, really good build. Really, really good build. And it's justified as being one of the new builds in the meta, right? But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This right here is the new glass cleaning lockdown. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you need to do. Drop the like. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel. We're making a good push for 18K. Hopefully we can hit that by the end of the month. And also, if you want to look at the paid membership opportunities, please hit the link in the description or go to my channel and hit join, man. I'm looking to have more nephews and nieces, right? But other than that, this your man, Uncle Demi, and I'll be back really, really soon with another banger. And you know, when I say I'll be back soon with another banger, you know what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Yeah. Rare form, yeah.